Hi guys, my name is Philip Yakea, and I would like to talk about nuclear weapons. And by the way, this is a special request by one of my fans who requested that Philip should talk about nuclear weapons and the likelihood of them waging a third world war. And I would like to say that through my research, there are 9 countries that are known to possess nuclear weapons. Nuclear weapons. We have the United States, we have Russia, we have China, we also have France, we have the United Kingdom, we have India, we have Pakistan, we have North Korea, and Israel. The United States and Russia together possess more than around 90% of the world's total nuclear weapons. Okay, with the rest divided among the other 7 countries. It is important to also note. It is also important to note that that some of these countries, such as North Korea, are not parties to the Nuclear Proliferation Treaty and are not legally recognized as nuclear weapons states under international law. What does that mean? It means that there are some laws in the world. There are some laws that govern on who is supposed to own nuclear weapons and who is not supposed to own nuclear weapons. But as I have told you, there are some countries that are owning nuclear weapons illegally. Okay, what does that mean? Okay, I would like to further say that the possession of theirs nuclear weapons by the 9 countries has led to concerns about potential for global conflict, um, commonly referred to as the World War III. The use of nuclear weapons could have devastating consequences, of course, for the entire world, as they have the capacity to cause widespread destruction and loss of life on a scale that is unprecedented in human history. Okay. I would also like to say that nuclear weapons are considered to be the most destructive and powerful weapons in the world, and their use could potentially lead to global conflict. The potential for global conflict involving nuclear weapons exist. Of course, they do exist because of the destruction of power of these weapons and the potential for their use to escalate a conflict. Okay. I would also like to say that the use of nuclear weapons could lead to a global conflict in several ways. And one of these ways, according to my own analysis, is that the use of nuclear weapons by one country could trigger to a retaliatory response from another country, leading to a cycle of escalation. Second, according to my analysis, I would like to say that the use of nuclear weapons could lead to the breakdown of diplomatic relations between countries, resulting in a loss of trust and an increase in tension. Okay, you realize, according to my knowledge in international relation, is that no country can survive in its own. Countries, they do depend on each other. There is the interdependence. Like if you produce sugar, you do not have maize. Your staple food is maize. You do not have maize, so you depend on a country that produces maize for you to survive. Okay, you have maize, you have sugar, you do not have oil. You have to depend on the other country for oil. You see, so those are relations. If I feel like you have nuclear weapon, I do not have nuclear weapon. You are giving me threats that you will finish me completely with your nuclear weapons, and then you also need maize from me. um of course, it is obvious you'll not get that maize from me, so those are diplomatic relations. Then in terms of diseases, when we talk about international relation, we talk of those interdependencies. I depend on you on this, you depend on me on this. Like even in terms of diseases, there is a disease in Kenya, maybe a disease that has emerged in Kenya. Most likely it may reach to Tanzania, it may reach to Ghana, it may reach to all other countries, including the Western countries. So that relation, diplomatic relation, it may break. Okay. Thirdly, I would like to say that the use of nuclear weapons could also lead to collapse of the global economic systems, as the destruction caused by these weapons could disrupt trade and disrupt the flow of goods and services around the world. Okay, I would like to say that yeah, it is also important for countries to work together, to work towards reducing the number of nuclear weapons in the world, and to establish protocols for de-escalating conflicts to prevent the potential for for global conflict involving nuclear weapons. Okay, what I'd like to comment on all that I've said is that nuclear weapons are dangerous. They are very, very dangerous, and they need serious regulations. They need serious regulations. Like if you're owning these weapons, um, you need to assure the world that not at any given time that you are going to betray people by using those weapons against people. You see, because they are very, very destructive, and there's a high likelihood that these countries that are owning these nuclear weapons, especially the ones that are owning the nuclear weapons illegally, that they may use those weapons to wage war, World War III. Okay, I will talk about the war on Ukraine and Russia uh, later on in my other videos. So, guys, I just urge you to go to my YouTube channel. Please subscribe, share, and comment so that you may support my channel. Thank you, guys, for watching. Thank you so much.